Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back in the building for another video. You know what I'm saying? Reaction. I haven't done a reaction in a minute. So I figured this was in my recommendations. Arkansas police impersonator arrest recorded by his own body camera. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what this is about. Okay. That must be the guy.
I'm an independent investigator, sir.
What does that badge say?
It says I'm an arson investigator. Would you like to read it, sir?
Okay, so you're
So wait, an arson investigator? So wouldn't that mean he's like a fire he works with the fire department or something like that cuz it's arson. So arson is related to fire. So wouldn't that Anyway, let's keep going.
you're you're not with any law enforcement agency,
No.
but you're wearing a badge like you are.
Well,
You just ID'd yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir.
You ID'd yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where's that radio go to?
It's Adam Radio. It's A-Win Radio.
Where did you get an A-Win radio at?
I'm with Adam as well.
What Adam?
Arkansas Department of Emergency
You
Management.
work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them. Yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over that? Do they know you're wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sir.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do.
Yes, sir.
Adam,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna find out all that.
Okay.
Step out.
And you just have all this gear like
Step to the back here.
Sure.
You got your camera on. You better make sure it's recording. We are.
Okay.
just randomly has
Let's step out. You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Step right back there.
That's crazy. It's like, how bored do you have to be to just say, hey, I want to go impersonate a police officer? Just doesn't make any. I don't get it. Like, what makes somebody say, hey, I want to go act like a police officer and do whatever? Just doesn't make that much sense to me. These are like stupid. These are smart but stupid crimes that had, like, people who impersonate police officers got like they do the stupidest, they do like the smartest, they do the smartest crime in my opinion. Impersonating an officer is a smart crime, but these criminals execute it stupidly.
Keep your hands out of your pockets. You have a weapon on you besides your pocket knife?
No, sir.
You have any firearms in the truck?
No, sir.
You have a canine in there?
No, sir.
The way he's looking at him, he's like, bro, you got everything. You got handcuffs. You got all this stuff. Where did you get all this stuff, bro? Like, I'm pretty sure he's the most believable cop impersonator ever. All this gear. This just proves that money plus boredom equals cop impersonator.
Is that our frequency you're listening to?
Yes, sir.
He's looking at him crazy like, bro, how? How has he been able to get away with this for this long? However long it was. Let me see. How long was he impersonating a cop for? How long was he impersonating a cop for? Let me come down here and look. Does it say? No, not really. Let me see here. Nah, it doesn't really say how long he's been impersonating a cop.
What's the phone? Boy, he may go bond out on this. Contact Adam and see if they know who this guy is. He says he's a volunteer with them. He's got an A-Win radio. Where did you get the A-Win radio?
From Adam.
You're telling me that they know that you're doing this?
Yes.
You're out serving civil papers, using our radio, running lights and sirens. Didn't know he was behind you, did you?
The police police.
You're not law enforcement. You understand that, right?
Yes. I don't have blue lights either.
You're right. You don't have blue lights, but you're driving crazy down the middle of the road.
Okay.
That's not an emergency to go serve civil papers.
Okay.
This is our guy who serves our civil papers. Would you do that?
Okay.
They're writing you some tickets, and we're going to go to court, and there's other things we're going to do here.
Okay.
You got handcuffs in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
What are the handcuffs for?
They're from...
What are they for?
Yeah, you done messed up now. Can't explain why you got the handcuffs. You done messed up now.
They're a theft deterrent.
A theft deterrent?
Yep.
A what?
What does theft deterrent mean?
Well, it'll keep somebody from breaking into my truck. Hopefully. That's the thought.
You're on court, correct?
look at the police officer over there. He's like, bro, you know this man is full of it, right? You know he's full of it, right? He is full of it.
Okay. So you're saying carrying handcuffs in your truck means that they won't break into your truck. So you're making it look like it's a law enforcement truck, so they won't break into it?
If you walked up to break that window and break in, and you saw that, would you break in?
I'm not a criminal, but yeah, I'd steal your handcuffs and steal your guns.
Okay.
Is there guns in there?
Nope.
Anything else in there that IDs yourself as a law enforcement officer?
Nope.
Certified what? Fire and explosion investigator.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you wearing I'm still curious. Why is he wearing a fire department badge? That's basically fire department, right? If somebody could tell me in the comments. That's basically fire. Arson is fire. So that's fire department. Why are you wearing a fire department badge?
Wearing a badge to serve papers and says that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're trying to ID yourself and come off as a law enforcement officer.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. Why would you wear an arson investigator badge to serve civil papers? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney to have present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you free of charge before any questions are asked. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
You can answer questions if you so desire and make a statement without consulting an attorney. Understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the canine?
At home.
What kind of dog is it?
German Shepherd.
What does it do?
He's a tracking dog. He's a certified search and rescue dog.
So, Adam gave you an A-Win radio.
Yes, sir.
Who at Adam do you work for?
I work for the Races.
For what?
Races?
Races?
Yes. Radio emergency. Radio amateur.
He can't even speak clearly anymore because he's already been caught. He can't even speak clearly anymore. It's over, bro. It's over. The facade is done with, bro. Just knock it off already. You've been caught. And then what makes it all worse is that he's wearing a body camera. Oh man.
Civil emergency service. There we go.
Let me see your radio. Hold on. We're going to do this. Let me see that part.
Oh, where did he get this? Oh, nah.
You have an ID from Adam?
I do.
Let me see it.
Sure.
Ask him the phone number. What's the phone number to Adam?
Oh, boy.
I've got it in my phone. 683-6700. Yes, sir. Bunch of dead bodies back there, man.
Yep. Greatest scam I've ever seen. You impersonate the officer so well. He's impersonated the officer so well that you almost got the police shocked that you've been able to go this long with being a cop. This is crazy. This man got all the gear, even down to his truck. That's crazy. And he got a badge, even though the badge says arson investigator or whatever it says.
We don't have long in our system, do we? Well, I don't think you do. Dispatch should have you today. Have her contact Wayne. See what this thing does over there. You hold on to this.
Okay.
So you're running amber and green lights
Uh-huh.
to get through traffic. What law in the state of Arkansas allows you to do that?
I don't know.
There's not one.
How many races?
Yo, you ever with one of those?
Justin, I can't remember his last name now.
You check the lights on the front truck, make sure they're not blue or red.
Well, he says he's a volunteer.
Volunteer for what?
He says volunteer.
Don't give you right to be running lights.
Okay.
There any weapons inside your vehicle?
Nope.
Running through lights.
None at all. I mean, I've seen the aspens on the door.
That is a bite stick for dog trading, sir.
You mind if I open your door and activate the lights, see what lights are color in front of your truck?
I'll be happy to do that for you, sir.
Man, bro, look at all this stuff in his car. Like,
That's a bite stick for dogs?
That is a bite stick for dogs. It's an ass bite stick, but that's what it's used for.
Go ahead and turn that radio over here. We're taking that into evidence. You'll be able to pick it up.
Sir?
Give me your radio. We're taking that into evidence. We're going to contact Adam.
Okay.
You're running red and green lights.
Are you a firefighter?
I'm certified firefighter too.
Are you
yes.
a firefighter? What agency?
I'm not.
What emergency?
this man's digging it. This man has already dug a hole for himself. Now you gonna lie and say you a firefighter too, bro? Knock it off, man. It's over. You're caught. The three amigos right here got you cornered, bro. That's it. It's over with. Just take your L, man. Just take the L.
Emergency was you running to?
We've been over
What
this.
emergency was you running to? We've been over it. Which emergency were you running to? What emergency were you running to?
I was trying to get to that lady before she left with her children.
Where are the papers at? Let me see the papers.
What papers would you like to see, sir?
The ones you're going to serve right now.
Oh, the
Step
sir.
up on them like that. Back up. Back
Hey.
up.
Listen,
I got a hearing disability. I'm sorry.
Well, then you can say that without stepping towards us.
Listen, I don't have a hearing disability.
Okay.
I can talk louder, but
Okay, I
here's what you
appreciate
have. The papers that you're going to serve right now,
I can hand
that's
them.
what I need to see.
Yes, sir.
Do you have insurance with you?
I do.
I don't need to hold it. Here, let me hold it to you.
That's everything I'm serving, sir.
No, I told you what you were serving. What I asked for was very clear. What are you serving right now that you were driving like that for?
Restraining order.
You serving a restraining order,
Mm-hmm.
which is not a, that's for divorce.
An order to give up the kids, and there's
You
a whole
drive
bunch
90
of
miles
other
an
stuff.
hour down a turn lane. School's about to get out. You put everybody's life at risk.
I don't think I was driving 90. I'm sorry, sir?
And you got till March 21st.
Let me see.
Well, that's the court date.
Well, he's also our civil process server, so you can't.
Right.
District Court of Harris County, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was from Lonoke County.
I'm authorized through Lonoke County,
No,
sir.
That is not what you told me.
You told me when I pulled up to you, you said this is through Lonoke County. This is a divorce.
Court papers too. Wow.
Yes, sir. It's a result of a divorce.
He lied about his jurisdiction to serve papers. Man, just digging a hole, man. Just
I'm not sure we're not going to tow his ride and have hold it as evidence.
Not me.
You sure got a badge there displayed.
Well, let me fix that for you.
No, leave it right there.
You can leave it right there. You got it on.
But
You got handcuffs as a theft deterrent.
Yeah, and that aspeton's a bite term for a dog.
What process company do you work for?
I work for myself, sir.
What's the name of your company?
Kirkleal process.
Who do you work for? What are some of your clients?
Well, actually, this is the first one.
This is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I can even go to jail. Running lights, wearing a badge,
Criminal impersonation is what I think it's going to be.
without a doubt.
Where are you from?
Jacksonville.
You have a revoked handgun license.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it revoked? I'm an instructor. I'm the sheriff. You don't answer that question, I'm going to get it from the state police. I'm also a handgun instructor. It's not hard for me to get this information. If you're not going to cooperate with me, we're going to go down the other track. I'm trying to give you every opportunity to explain what you're doing here.
Now,
You put everybody at risk. We have to do 90 miles an hour to catch up with you. Just so happens we drive black and gray Dodge pickups too. To me, you're impersonating one of my deputy sheriffs. Makes it hard for us to do our job if you run around here doing this kind of stuff. Everybody over here is giving us thumbs up because they see you doing this and driving like a fool. What happened to you? Why did it get revoked?
I made a mistake a long time ago.
What was it?
The races is for amateur radio.
Yeah.
Amateur radio host.
So where does that radio come back to? Did you purchase it?
No. It belongs to Adam.
It belongs to Adam.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's going to be returned to Adam.
Okay.
So does that
It's
camera?
good.
It's got a radio in this truck.
So wait, does this body camera belong to Adam too? How the hell did he get this stuff? Like, did he pay for it, or does he know somebody or something like that? How did he get like official police equipment? Like, how?
Well, an emergency. Or the amateur radio.
He's also got a radar in it.
He's got radar. He's got.
Goes right. 1015, criminal impersonation. Put your hands on the truck. Right there. Hand him the papers. Put your hands on the truck.
Like, how many years in jail can you get for like, is it, would impersonating a police officer be a serious crime? And how many years, like, can you get? Let me see. Let me look that up. How many years can you get for impersonating an officer? Like, I wonder, because that's something I've never thought about before. How many years of jail? Why is somebody looking up how many years of jail for killing someone? That's weird. Anyway, impersonating a cop. How many years can you get for that? Okay, falsely impersonating a federal officer or employee of the United States is a federal crime punishable by fine or up to 3 years of imprisonment. Wow. So, not that much.
You have anything else on you shouldn't have on you?
Nope.
Unless it's like a.
Are you incorporated?
I am.
With the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
And I bet you he got arrested, paid his fine, and went on his way. bet you anything.
Who are you working for to serve these papers?
Myself.
No.
Let me look this.
Who asked you to serve these papers?
Oh, well, that's the attorney out of
Texas.
Texas. Yes, sir.
How'd they get a hold of you?
Internet.
These are the first papers you're served.
Yes, sir.
You've never served any other.
Hold up. Jeremy Kruk. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, there's his mugshot right there. Wow. Look at his mugshot, bro. That's crazy. He was arrested on April 9th, 2020. Oh, see? What did I say, bro? He paid his fine and he went on his way, bro. 4/9/2020. He got out the next day. Ain't nothing happening to him, man. Ain't nothing happening to him, man, bro.
Papers.
Nope.
So why is your handgun license revoked? You have your criminal history?
But the fact that he has lights on the back of his
She's got it.
of his truck, that's crazy.
And so, give us the history.
The radio on the vision to Adam South.
I bet you anything they took his picture.
We need a code 11 as well.
Although I get my camera, I'm gonna photograph everything.
Around the town, just in case he tries to do it again. I'm pretty
What did
sure
you think this was okay for? I think you're trying to be the police and you can't be the police.
No.
That's what I think.
I'm not trying to be the police.
What are you trying to be then? Why are you running like this? No other paper server does that. My guy drives a marked unit. He doesn't drive like that.
Okay.
He's a full-time certified deputy that serves papers.
Yeah.
And he didn't act like this.
Yeah.
And you got this badge on right here. Why are you wearing an arson investigator badge to serve papers?
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't. That I don't get shot.
So you're impersonating.
He's hoping he doesn't get shot. So you wear a. So yeah, let me wear an arson badge to make it look like I'm a police officer.
An officer.
No.
You're trying to impersonate an officer.
No.
That's what you're hoping it doesn't get you shot.
Mm-hmm.
You're.
That's a hilarious excuse for wearing a badge. Or an arson badge. Whatever.
Arson investigator badge.
So you got felony charges and you're acting. Does Adam know that?
Nope.
They will.
Oh, you want to take
Hey, who you talking to?
Oh, he got priors.
Man, we're taking it. We're going to send it back to him.
Oh, man.
Why are you taking my truck?
We're towing it, and we're going to inventory it.
Okay.
Because you got handcuffs, you got a badge, you got a body camera, you resemble law enforcement, you're running lights and sirens down the middle of the road, and you're telling me that the reason you have handcuffs is to theft deterrent, which doesn't make sense. You got felony charges on you, and you got a badge. And I know what it says when I get close, and I know what you're saying. You're saying you're an arson investigator. Mm-hmm. Nobody in this state or this country is going to use you as an arson investigator because you're a felon. Okay? This, to me, looks like you're impersonating an officer. You're running down the middle of the road at over 90 miles an hour with lights going. It says, caution, working dog. You're saying you're a civil process server. You're telling us that you were trying to get here because this says take kids.
This man got 1,000 lies going on at once, man. He got 1,000 things going on at once with this impersonation. It's crazy.
And stuff. This doesn't say take kids. This
No.
says it's an emergency order.
Okay.
So the reason we're telling you also got it. Why do you have a radar in there?
It says I enjoy playing with it.
You were playing with it.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges.
Back up.
So.
You have guns in here?
Nope.
You're under arrest.
It went from like 2 people to like 6. It's like 6 police officers out here. They trying to be on the news.
Did you just cite me?
Nope.
These police officers are trying to be on the news. They got this police officer over here taking pictures of everything. I mean, I know it's for evidence and everything, but like, yeah, this is I'm sure this made the news.
No, sir. No, sir. Because I think you're acting as a law enforcement officer. You have a dash cam as well?
Mm-hmm.
This man has a dash.
Sheriff, you got that radio?
Switcher does. So that dash cam, we need to get the footage off that dash cam of him doing 90 miles an hour with lights and sirens. David?
Recording until,
But why does he have?
Was it recording while you was driving?
I don't know.
it's, well, I don't
You know. He said I don't know. You know what
The guy I just spoke to, he's going to email me.
Yeah.
He says take this and the ID.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see what I'm...
But you see where it doesn't make sense at? Like I said, it doesn't make sense that this guy, they did all of this. They did all of this, right? All of this on this video. And he only spent a day in jail. A night even in jail. He spent the night in jail. What does it say right here? It says theft 1,000 or less, all others. What does that mean? Oh, these are charges. Okay, these are all the charges. Says pretends to be an law official or mark. False imprisonment, second degree, interferes with another person's liberty, and then theft of 1,000 or less. And then he still got out after a night in jail. It's crazy.
He can't...
The thing about it is,
He's got...
But like I was saying, they were these police officers did all of this for this man to stay in jail for one night. It makes that whole entire precinct. It makes that whole entire precinct or whatever it is look goofy. He really made them look goofy by being able to just get out after one night.
The dash cam of what he did, we're going to seize that as tip as well, because we got evidence of him driving like that.
Amateur radio volunteer for Adam.
So
the only
whenever we
reason
have
why
a
this
natural
needs to
disaster...
be used, or this is to be used, or the license to be used, is in case of a natural disaster. And I don't think it's cold enough to be a natural disaster.
It's not raining no tornadoes, not serving papers, but look at the badge too, Lieutenant.
I'm saying it's who you serving papers for?
Self.
Where do you get the papers from?
These particular ones came from an attorney in Houston.
you got papers for trying to get mag lights for handcuffs.
Well, we're gonna put all that into evidence.
The whole truck.
Yep. You can get an attorney. You're gonna need an
You
attorney.
get towed to the sheriff's office.
Yeah, he needs to get an attorney. That's what you need to get. Because you're going to prove to us that you're not trying to impersonate a law enforcement officer. Run around with the only thing you don't have is a gun. What's in the back of your truck?
That police officer is just so. That police officer is just so dumbfounded at the fact that this man has all this equipment with him. That's like, if y'all notice throughout this whole video so far, he's the one who's really been grilling him this whole entire video. But I'm sure this is something he went home and told his wife. He's like, "Honey, you'll never believe what happened today at work. We stopped this guy who was driving fast, like really fast. And come to find out, he was impersonating the police officer the whole entire time. He had the radio, he had the handcuffs, he even had the lights on his truck and and even had a radar. Like this guy was really really convincing as a police officer. Man, I know them people. I know the people at the precinct. oh, when they went back and told them the story, it was just kind of like, wow, this like he was really doing this.
Here, what are those for? Are you a CPO? Where'd they come from? Who owns those?
I do.
Where'd they come from?
The CPR store.
Are you a CPR instructor? Mm-hmm. You got your card? Who do you instruct for?
Somewhere. American Heart.
What's in the box? What's in the box there?
I don't think anything is. I may have a jump box in there.
When's the last class you taught and where was it at?
It was yesterday and it was in Pine Bluff.
Who'd you teach it for?
UAPB.
They know you're a felon?
Nope.
What's the combination for this?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Get a search warrant for anything and everything that's not locked if he doesn't want to cooperate.
Our privacy policy, it's not locked. I was gonna say our policy says I can enter.
We may need to get a search warrant for his house.
You can be a felon and a notary?
No. You can't be bonded and be a felon. Did they know that you're... When did this get issued?
That was issued, it expired in 2027, so it's recent.
So you lied on some paperwork there to get that. It asked if you've been convicted of crimes.
Nope.
You didn't lie on it?
Nope.
You put on there you was a felon?
Nope.
Have you been pardoned?
Nope.
Back 346?
Nope.
Did you mark on your application when you did that?
Not mark what?
On your notary?
Yeah.
Man, this police officer is getting
What are the handcuffs for?
I said that's the current.
What about the ones in the back and the pepper
on
spray?
his head top.
The ones in the back?
F you mean, bro? Fuck you mean?
Well, pepper spray's for
He's on this man's head top.
dog.
Lying. You know what this reminds me of? What is that dude's name? They made a movie about him. God, what is the guy's name? Who was like impersonating everybody here in Texas? He was like impersonating he impersonated a police officer. He did like a whole bunch of like conning and impersonating. Like this is like around that's man. What is his name? They made a movie about him. It was with Jim Carrey? Damn, I can't remember his name. This reminds me of that with the impersonation.
When you applied for your notary, you filled out the questionnaire, right? What all questions do you remember being on there? Because we're going to pull that as well.
Okay.
He was charged in 2008.
Ag assault.
We're going to pull all that unless you want to talk to us. What happened about the aggravated assault?
I don't know.
What court was
He's got a breathalyzer, he's got a taser, he's got everything in here.
Yo, shut up. He has a breathalyzer and a taser? Bro. Man. He said I'm doing this for real, for real. He said I'm trying to be 5-0 for real, for real. Golly. Wow.
I think we need to have a search warrant for his house.
And do a charge of possession of a weapon for each one of them.
How's that going to work?
You'll see. You're acting like a law enforcement officer.
Exactly. You should know the whole entire law.
You have radar, you have a BAC, a PPT, right? What is it for?
Make sure I don't drive drunk.
Make sure you don't drive drunk. Makes sense, huh? You carry one in your car, deputy? Just make sure you don't drive drunk.
Hilarious.
Just make sure he doesn't drive drunk. Get that.
See, I'm pretty sure they're looking for. I'm pretty sure they're looking for a gun. Cause then they could really do some. I'm sure once they find a gun, it's like now we can really like now we really have something to like lock you up for like something like serious. Something as serious as like having like a pistol or something like that. That's when it gets serious. I'm pretty sure like right now this still isn't really serious to them. It's just probably like laughable, like a story. Like I said, you could tell to like the precinct and say, hey, this is what happened while I was on my while I was out during my on my beat.
What search and rescue are you with?
I'm an independent search and rescue guy. I have a dog, and if somebody needs me, they call me.
Have you been drinking today?
No. My mouth is really dry. That's why it sounds like that.
When's the last time you searched?
I'm sorry?
When's the last time you searched?
Not this year.
Not this year? Why
No.
not?
I hadn't had any calls.
Got canine on the front of his truck.
Working dog.
Last fire you been
You
to?
an organ donor too?
I'm sorry?
Last fire you been to?
A couple of years ago. No.
So you're not associated with any fire department?
Nope.
Any search and rescue?
Just what I told you.
So when you got this tag, did you not put down you was with search and rescue?
I was with search and rescue, yes.
What?
Uh-huh. And I still do that.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dog you got?
German Shepherd.
What is it trained in?
Tracking and trailing.
That's it?
That's it.
What language does it speak?
He's in German.
German?
Yep.
Okay. Just so happen I'm a dog guy.
Yeah. I love our dogs.
I'm sorry?
So I love our dogs.
It just so happens I'm a dog guy.
Outstanding. We're going to get along well then.
No, we're not either. I'm not a criminal.
Hilarious.
I'm the real police.
We don't have to act like it.
He said, "I'm the real police."
You're a convicted felon. We don't get along.
And you run lights. And I bet you Adam doesn't know you're a convicted felon, part of their organization. And we're gonna check with the driver control about getting the search and rescue tags and what it requires to get those.
I got a couple of pictures in here.
An amateur radio. You're carrying an 8-1 radio listening at our frequency.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this back in the.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
why were you listening to our frequency?
I don't know.
So whenever you, where were you headed to meet this lady?
School?
What school? You keep saying school. What school?
The high school.
The high school.
What's her name?
I don't know. You have to look at the paper.
Who told you she was over there?
Her ex-husband.
What school were you going to?
The high school.
You said the high school. Well, and then you paused. I'm a trained investigator. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm trained in interviewing techniques.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're lying. What school are you going to?
The high school.
Take his camera and put in evidence too. We want his cameras.
Is it on?
It is on.
Recording?
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah. Spencer, pull my ride into that driveway.
When were you recording as you were driving down the road at 90 mile an hour? No, just when you made contact with us?
I don't know.
You don't know when you started recording?
Nope.
You don't know anything, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
That man playing dumb now. Man. And he only spent a night in jail. But did he have to, I'm wondering, did he have to go to court? Or what? Is it just this? Is that all? That's interesting. just do a little bit. Let me just do a little bit more research on this. Let me see. Alibi helps pause posing as cop case for a year. Let me see here. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, this is man accused of impersonating a Kensett police officer had been taken to trial. He likely would have been acquitted in light of the evidence and because the defendant has an alibi witness. Instead, an agreement was reached last week in White County District Court, Scarcity, division to pass. I can't even do this video with this fucking gnat.